friends, welcome to Craft Time with Miss Jen. Today we're going to make a craft out of a tube. You guys have been learning about tubes and tunnels, so I thought we would make a craft using a tube. So I got to thinking, what kind of toy or material could we use that's a tube? How could we turn it into a craft? So I was down at our store, our local store, and I found some pool noodles. Now pool noodles are usually a lot longer and we use them to float on in a pool. But I cut it down so it was smaller. It's a tube because it's long, round, and it has two flat sides. That makes it a cylinder. What makes it a tube is that it has a hole in the middle. It goes all the way through. So you each received a piece of the pool noodle. You received a medium-sized pom-pom, two little pom-poms, a pair of googly eyes, and two pipe cleaners. You're also going to need your white school glue for this activity and a pair of scissors. You can try using your glue stick, it might work. If not, grab this glue. Alright, so the first step we're going to do is, I think I want to put the hair on my pool noodle monster. So, and I want his hair to be orange. So, we're going to cut our pipe cleaner, and you can cut it in any length that you want. You could make one piece kind of short, the next piece kind of long. You could make a couple of real little ones, however you want your monster's hair to look. So once you get your pieces cut, we're going to stick it on the top of the pool noodle. You should be able to poke it right in. So this is his hair. So he has one little short piece there. I'm going to wrap it around my finger so that I can have a piece of, it looks like curly hair. I'm going to put that in there. Poke it right in. Alright, this piece I'm going to keep long. I'm going to curl this one again. You could even take a pencil and wrap it around a pencil. That would help make it curly too. Okay, curly, poke. And then I'm going to put one more piece in. Alright, there's my monster's hair. Alright. The next piece I'm going to put on is his arms. That's what your other piece of pipe cleaner is for. Now he can have little arms or he can have long arms. It's up to you. I'm going to make mine kind of little. So I have a little bit of extra pipe cleaner. That's okay. So his arms are going to go in the side. So we're going to poke the pipe cleaner in, just like we did with the hair. Alright, there's my one arm. Now I'm going to put the other one in. Alright, there's his arms. You could curl his arms a little bit, like he's flexing his muscles. I think I'm going to do that with mine. Now, the next piece I'm going to put on is his eyes. Here's where we're going to use our glue. I like to say when we use school glue, a little dot does a lot. What that means is that you don't need a whole lot of glue. Just a little bit will work. So I'm going to put it on the back of the googly eye. A little dot does a lot. Alright, there's one. My monster's eyes are going to be towards the top. You might decide that your monster's eyes are in the middle or even on the bottom. It's up to you. Use your imagination. Alright, he has one eye. I'm going to put his second eye on. A little dot does a lot. You can practice saying that when you glue your pieces on. Okay. I have both of my monster's eyes on. He's looking pretty cute. Alright, next is going to be his nose. I happen to have a pink nose. Okay, when I'm putting my glue on, a little dot does a lot. Helps me remember not to use too much glue. I'm going to put his nose right under his eyes. Oh, I just love him, he's so cute. And then the little pom-poms I'm going to use for his feet. So it's going to look like this once I get him glued on. But you can use your pom-poms for whatever you'd like. You could use your pom-poms for maybe to make a little mouth or maybe some ears. So I'm going to use them for his feet. A little dot does a lot. Okay, here's one foot. And just like me, my monster has 2 feet. So I'm going to put the second one on. A little dot does a lot. I didn't plan on this, but since I have a little extra pipe cleaner, I'm going to turn it into a smile for my monster. Because I'm feeling happy today. So I'm going to make sure it goes on like this. But if my monster was feeling sad, I could just flip it over. And it could be a sad face. It could be a goofy smile, something like this. You could bend it kind of like in different directions like this. You know what? I think I like that. I'm going to keep it like this. So to get this to stick onto my monster, I'm going to trace the pipe cleaner with my glue. And remember, we don't need a whole lot, just a little bit. A little bit of glue does a lot. Alright, let's see if I can get this on there. You know what's funny? It kind of looks like he's got a mustache. Now I might have to hold that on there until it dries. But let's see if I can hold it up so you can see it. Whoop. Okay, I'll just have to hold it on there so I can show you. But there's my pool noodle monster. Now remember, use your imagination, guys. You don't have to make your pool noodle monster just like mine. His arms can be sticking out of the top of his head, his legs could be on the side, his nose could be off to the side. We want to see how creative you guys can get with this. So parents, make sure you take a picture of your child's pool noodle monster and post it on Class Dojo for us. Thanks, have fun!